Man, these Democrats are getting desperate, man. They're really trying to get into plantation mode. You know what I'm saying? They're really going hard trying to get into plantation mode. Now you have these Democrats and these Democratic shills crying and attacking Killer Mike because they're talking about how he didn't support Kamala. Yo, nobody's obligated to support Kamala Harris. Like you Democrats are out of your mind. Now they're trying to guilt shame everybody into just blindly voting for the Democrats, and that's not gonna work. That's absolutely not gonna work. We're not having that. Like, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? That's not working. Roland Martin, you can sit your fat ass down, your fat crybaby ass down, because ain't nobody listening to you, dude. Nobody's listening to you. Your time is up. The old guard, it's a wrap for y'all. It's a wrap for that old guard. Your time is up. It's a changing of the guard, dude. It's a wrap. Your time is up. Clock out. FBA is seeing y'all out the door. Clock out. It is a wrap. Okay? That's why they sitting here doing all this crying and panicking, and now they trying to guilt shame everybody. Look, Killer Mike has the right to vote for whoever the hell he sees fit to vote for. Okay? He's voting in interest of Black American people, so he has the right to vote for whoever he wants to vote for. Kamala Harris came out the gate telling Black Americans that she ain't doing nothing specifically for Black Americans. No, she came right out the gate telling us that. So we don't owe her anything. We don't owe you Democrats anything. Y'all been getting our votes blindly for the past 50 damn years, and look at our communities all across America. We still have all the same mess going on. Get out of here, man. You guys are just there because y'all comfortable in your positions, and now with this voter rights act thing that just happened, y'all have gotten shaken up, and a lot of y'all are gonna have to give up those positions. Now they panicking because they know it's over. You know, they're panicking because they know it's over. Time's up. And rightfully so. Enough of y'all. Now y'all trying to guilt shame people into just blindly voting. Roland Martin is literally out here telling people, literally, I'm not joking, he's literally out here telling people to vote first, and then once the Democrats get in office, then demand something. We've been doing that for the past 50, 60 damn years. What are you talking about? We're not about to keep just doing that. You can tell he's a paid operative. You can tell he's definitely on the payroll for the DNC. He's somebody that they are definitely throwing checks at to try to get Black people to just blindly vote for the Democrats, and it's not working. It's not working, man. It's absolutely not working. We're not just going to sit here and blindly vote against our own interests. Y'all are still not offering anything. Yo, do you notice the Democrats have not offered anything? There's nothing they've came with and said, hey, Black Americans, if y'all vote for me, this is what I have on offer for you. This is what I have for you. It's like y'all just want us to be just straight up mindless. And that's what hurts the Democrats so bad, because they come at us like we just mindless idiots and we're just supposed to jump up and vote for them just because they say so. And that mess is not working. In 2026, it's a wrap for that. That's not working. Ain't nobody falling for that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's sitting here voting blindly for you people anymore. That stuff, time's up, man. The whole guilt shaming thing, and y'all talking about this freedom summer and all this freedom. Yo, stop trying to gas Black people up. Our votes have not been taken away. Okay? Y'all just don't have these automatic votes set in place no more, where y'all are just going to get the majority Black vote just because. No, now you're going to have to really do something for your vote. Okay? You're going to have to really do something to earn your vote. All that sitting here trying to guilt shame people, that's absolutely not going to work. It's not. And, y'all act like we're supposed to blindly get behind Kamala Harris. This is somebody who's so fake, who pretend to be Black to try to get Black votes. But But here's the thing about Kamala Harris. She's so fake. Remember, she was on that news show doing an interview, and they asked her, she was talking about rappers, and they asked her who's her favorite rapper, like favorite rapper alive. She said Tupac. Motherfucker was like, Tupac dead. What you talking about, Kamala Harris? Tupac is dead. What the hell you talking about? She didn't even know that Tupac was dead. That's how fake. And you trying to tell me this woman is black? Yeah, right. What black person you know that didn't know Tupac was dead? I know youngins. I know 7, 8-year-olds that can tell you Tupac is dead. So that's one way she's cosplaying black Americans just to try to get votes, just try to receive our votes with nothing on offer. Her offer was lift all programs. You know what I'm saying? Something that she's gonna do that's gonna lift black Americans, but it's gonna lift everybody else too. No, we're asking something specifically for us. We're not asking for no lift all programs. This is what they do every time. They do this every time. They say that they can't do it, but then they turn around and do it the same way Obama, when we was asking him to do some type of, anti-black crime bill to stop these people from attacking people, around the time of Trayvon Martin. He's talking about, oh no, America doesn't work that way. Meanwhile, he's up here signing bills for Native Americans and stuff and all these other groups. But then you say, oh no, America doesn't work that way when it comes to black Americans. No, the fix is in and the jig is up. You Democrats, this is like protocol for y'all not to do anything for black Americans, and we're just not having it no more. We're seeing right through the veil, we're seeing through the BS, and you don't blindly get our votes anymore. Screaming Trump, booga 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 Trump is not scaring us. Trump doesn't scare us. We faced far worse white tea supremacists than Donald damn Trump. Donald Trump does not scare us. We faced far worse than Donald damn Trump. You know what I'm saying? We've faced far worse than Donald Trump. So sitting here dangling Donald Trump in people's faces, thinking that's gonna make people just blindly vote for the Democrats just because y'all, a lot of the Democrats, are more racist than Donald Trump. A lot of y'all, I remind people of Hillary Clinton and her super predators narrative back in the 90s. Like, come on, man. That went hand in hand with that 94 crime bill, along with Joe Biden and Bill Clinton and them. That went hand in hand with targeting young black men. You know what I'm saying? And y'all sit here and try to act like y'all are some wholesome, too goody shoe people. And people like Roland Martin does nothing but tap dance for these people, for his butter biscuits because he's on the payroll. But when we talk about black America getting something for our vote, it's, oh no, shut up and just vote blue no matter who. And we're not doing that. Foundational black Americans are not doing that. We're putting a hard stop to all of that mess. We're not blindly voting. Y'all are going to give us tangibles or no vote. And that's just how it's going to go. You're not going to sit here and scare us with all this fear-mongering mess. You know what I'm saying? I have people come and get in my comments, and all you talking about is Donald Trump, Donald Trump. Your whole point is Donald Trump. Okay, well, what was going on before Donald Trump even got into politics? This same stuff, Donald Trump wasn't nowhere around when Trayvon Martin was killed and nobody did nothing and the Democrats was in full power. Donald Trump wasn't nowhere around. You know what I'm saying? The Rodney King thing, the thing that happened with Rodney King, Donald Trump wasn't nowhere around. So you can't just, y'all want to sit here and blame Donald Trump like he's responsible for all the racism that went on in this country. He's not responsible for all the racism that went on in this country. It's not nobody taking up for Trump. It's just that y'all use that as a weak excuse to just blindly vote, and it's not nobody taking up for Trump. It's the fact that many Democrats and many of you baby boomers and all you older people, y'all use that as a weak excuse to just blindly vote for Democrats. No, if there's nobody to vote for, do like I did. Don't vote at all. None of these people. We don't need to be casting our vote to none of these damn people. What are we helping the Democrats get back in power for when they are specifically? And I'm talking about to my Black American community. When they are, and not just the Black American community, but the American citizen community in general. When they are specifically trying to bring in a new voter base by bringing in all these illegal immigrants and dumping them in our neighborhoods, and they're obviously using them because they think that they're all gonna vote Democrat, and that's gonna be like a new voter base for them. It's so obvious when you're doing stuff like that. That's detrimental to our communities, and the statistics prove it. I'm not just sitting here pulling this shit out of thin air. The statistics prove this stuff. So that's the very disingenuous part about the Democrats. Y'all are very disingenuous with the things y'all do, and then y'all demand us to vote for that stuff. This is what y'all want us to come out and vote for. Like this whole Ashley Gonzalez thing. Y'all want us to come out and vote for people who come from anti-black cultures. Basically, that's what y'all want us to vote for. Y'all want us to vote for these people to be able to come over here by the hundreds of thousands, because that's what y'all did when y'all were in office. The minute from day one when Biden was in office, he opened them gates wide open, and it was a big ass caravan of people, so it was, I don't even know how many people, but it was thousands and thousands of people just waiting to rush that border. And y'all not gonna sit here and use this. See, what they trying to do is they talking about this Freedom Summer mess, and they trying to bring up Selma and stuff like that, where they're trying to invoke the feelings of the past on a lot of these older people, these older generation people that might remember Jim Crow or might remember the civil rights push. But y'all are just trying to invoke the feelings when that's not even really what's going on, because the Democrats are actively working against Black American interests. Like, they don't have anything on offer for us. That's the thing I'm trying to get people to understand. They do not have anything that they are offering us. All they're doing is offering us symbolisms and feelings and tokens and shit, but there's no bills that they got on offer for Black Americans for us to give them our overwhelming majority vote. There's nothing y'all are offering us. And we're telling y'all, we're steady sitting in your face telling us tangibles are no vote. You don't see us saying, listen, you don't see FBAs. FBAs are not making no push saying, hey, we want to vote for Republicans. No, neither one of you are getting our votes. It's tangibles or no vote. It just so happens that us not giving y'all our votes blindly, that is hurting the Democrats more than anything. And that's because they refuse to give us anything, which is really messed up when you think about it. They're just basically saying, vote for us and ask for something later, and maybe we'll think about giving it to you. No, it doesn't work like that. Y'all don't treat nobody else like that. Y'all get to signing bills and, getting up and making laws for other groups and stuff. But when it comes to us, y'all ain't trying to do nothing for us ever since the damn Civil Rights Act. Come on, man. Enough is enough with y'all, man. Enough is enough with the Democrats, man. We're not falling for it.